Hi everyone, I am sick today, so I will not be making an appearance in this video because I look even worse than I feel. Instead, you can look at my cute little puppy, Taya, having her nap. Today I'm going to show you a really nifty trick for identifying which string is which when you've lost your packaging. This trick was taught to me by Bob Gravelin of Bob's Fine Violins in San Diego. So thank you for this nifty trick, Bob. There's two scenarios. One would be having to identify a new string that's never been wound around a peg, or a used string which has at some point been wound around a peg. So for brand new strings, this trick does not apply. But for brand new strings, all you need is the description of the silk winding at the tailpiece end and the silk winding at in the peg box. And then go online and there are string identification charts widely available, and it's pretty easy to identify exactly what string it is that you have. But the scenario I'm going to talk about today is maybe you went to the violin shop and they put new strings on for you, and they put all your old strings in your violin case, but they didn't bother to sort them, so you don't know which is which and you'd like a spare. So for that scenario, I need to first show you something that's very obvious, but most of us don't realize. The pegs on the violin are arranged in a stutter step sort of thing, and it's the same on every violin. And that means that the length of each string from peg to bridge is different. This peg, being the G peg, is the shortest distance from peg to bridge. Next shortest is E. Next shortest is D. And then the very longest distance from peg to bridge is the A. So with that important information, let's look at this set of strings that I have wadded in my violin case. Line up the ball ends, and then work your fingers down to the curved ends and start eliminating strings based on their length. Now, oh come on, I got them all tangled. Try not to disturb the windings as best you can. So it's hard to tell the difference between the length of these two strings, but luckily they both appear to be the shortest. But one of them is the E string, so we can eliminate that because it's obviously the E string, it's a wire. So this is the shortest, and we know that's the G string if that's the shortest. And what I'm talking about is where the string first starts to bend, where it first wrapped around the peg. And if you line these up, this is really hard to show you on this angle. There, that's a better angle. You can see that the curve starts soonest on this one. And in fact, this purple one is my G string dominant string. Okay, so then we have two strings left. They're either going to be D or A. So now we have to try to discover which one bends the soonest out of these two. And again, it's really hard to show you this on the camera because of the three-dimensional nature of things. But you can see, at least I can see, hopefully you can see, that the yellow one bends a little sooner than the black one. And in fact, the yellow is my pro arte D string, and the black is my pro arte A string. So there you have it. Nifty little trick. It's not foolproof, but it definitely can help you kind of be a detective and figure it out. Hope you find it useful, and I'll talk to you later.